Good morning, students. Today we are discussing worksheet number 4 firstly, because some students have the problem in chapter 19, so I am revising this worksheet 4, chapter 19. In this worksheet we have question first. The following table shows the number of students in a school playing 5 different games. एक टेबल गिवन है तुम्हें गेम्स and number of student. Games, number of students. Games given to you: football, hockey, cricket. Football, hockey, cricket, tennis, squash. In this number of students given to you: 200, 175, 250, 75, 50. Your question is, present this information as a bar graph. You have to show the bar graph for it, which you already studied in your previous classes also, that how to draw the bar graph. In the bar graph, whenever we want to represent the graph, we have two axes. One is horizontal axis and another one is vertical axis. On the horizontal axis, any one you can take on x-axis and other thing on y-axis. Suppose I am representing games on the x-axis. And number of students on y-axis. Games: football, hockey, cricket, tennis, squash. Bar graph, in the bar graph, see, on the x-axis we are writing the name of the games. Then this one represent 0 or O, origin. Name of the games when you are taking, then width of the bar should be the same. Suppose I am taking this one width, that is game for football. Then I leave this space here, same space I leave here, and then I write down the next game, hockey, and the width of this game always should be same. Then leave this space and then cricket. After this, leave this space, next game, tennis. Leave this space, then this one is squash. So in bar graph, just keep in mind that your gap should be the same and the width of each game also should be the same. Now see on the y-axis. On the y-axis we want to represent number of students, then we have to take some scale. If you see properly, there is something like 25, multiple of 25, so you can take maybe multiple of 25. Try to take 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175 and 200. But maximum is 250. It means we have to take scale more. I take space less here. But in the graph you show by the one big box: 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250. So minimum value we need 50 and maximum value we need 250. This scale we are taking that 1 centimeter. If I am taking one large box as a 1 centimeter, then I can say 1 centimeter is equal to 25 student, and we are taking this scale on y axis, so we write down on y axis 1 centimeter is equal to 25 student. Now see, in football we need 200 student. So in football we need 200 student. Then you show like this one complete box you cover. That is 200 number of student in football. Show this rectangular bar. That's why it is called a bar graph. Next, hockey 175. Leave this space. In hockey 175. So this is 175 in hockey. Next game cricket 250. In cricket we need 250. So this one is 250. Next 10 is 75. 75 is here. $75. Squash 50. 50 is here. So this way we will represent the bar graph. Whenever you draw the bar graph, remember this thing, their space should be the same and width of the bar also should be the same. On the y axis, take proper scale to represent it. Okay student, this is the bar graph of this given question. Now see the second one. Question number second, see. The bar graph shows the preferred breakfast food for 40 students. The number of students who prefer pranthas as a percentage of total number of students is. See, you already have the bar graph in your worksheet. There is given to you question asking number of students who prefer paranthas as a percentage of total number of student is. We have to find out this one answer. See in your bar graph, then you can see that paranthas P like 15 number of student, toast 10 number of student, cereal 5 number of student, and eggs again 10 number of student. Then total number of student becomes 15 plus 5, 20, 30, 40. Total number of student becomes 40. Question क्या है? Number of student who prefer pranthas as a percentage of total number of student. Then how find out? Pranthas number of student 15 divided by total number of student 40 multiply by 100, because we want to change it into percentage. Now see, 150 divided by 4, 4 3s are 12, 30, 4 7s are 28, 20, 4 5s are 20. It means our answer is 37.5%. So which one option is correct? Your option D is correct for this. Now see the next one. Third one question is, class interval given to you and frequency given to you. Class interval is 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, Last one is 20 to 25. Frequency given to you 10, 25, 9, 25. Draw histogram for the following distribution. इसके लिए हमें हिस्टोग्राम ड्रॉ करना है. सेम थिंग हम ग्राफ ड्रॉ करना चाहते हैं. इट मीन्स वन वी हैव एक्स एक्सिस एंड अनदर वन वाई एक्सिस. Horizontal x axis, vertical y axis. This one is origin represented by O. In this graph, what is the difference between this? We need the continuous interval 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 25 like this. It means whenever we draw the histogram, there is no space between the two interval. That is 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Here highest we need 25 and lowest 5. So you can take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 or sorry this one. In histogram there is no space between the two continuous intervals. So see how to draw it. 0 to 5, this is class interval. So on x axis we are representing class interval. On y axis we are representing frequency. Then how to draw it? 0 to 5 then frequency 10. 0 to 5 then frequency 10. It means we will show like this. Scale write down. On x axis 1 centimeter is equal to gap we are taking of 5 unit. On y axis also we are taking the gap of 5, then 1 centimeter is equal to 5 unit. Next 5 to 10, 25. This one is 25, continue it. Extend this one line and this one. 5 to 10, 25. 10 to 15, 9. अब 9 कहाँ आएगा? 5 to 10. 5 to 10 के बीच में गैप है 5 का. It means each is representing 0.5. किसी भी 2 boxes के बीच में 1 boxes के बीच में 10 lines होती है. तो 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9. So I need 9. That's why 10 to 15, 9 here. Next we need 20, then 15 to 20, 20. 20 to 25, 5. So this is the histogram of the given information. When you will draw in your graph paper, then it has proper space, means proper width. The same width of each interval will be here. This is the histogram. In bar graph and histogram, difference that in bar graph you have the space between two things, but here you don't have any space. This is in the continuous interval. Next question. The number of books lent out by a school library each day is shown in the following table. Given to you day, number of books lent. Day, number of books lent. Day is given to you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Number of books 10, 25, 33, 16, 6. Your question is draw pie chart to represent the following information. We want to represent the pie chart for this. Pie chart क्या होता है कि something in circle we will draw. It means in circle how to draw all these information. For this, firstly find out the total number of books. Total number of books 5 or 3, 8, 8 or 6, 14, 14 or 6, 20. 2, 1, 3, 2, 5, 3, 8 or 1, 9, 90. Now see, for the pie chart we have to find out the degree. It means we have to change this one into degree. A circle has complete angle of 360 degree. It means on Monday number of books length 10. So it is the it makes how many degree in this pie chart. How to find out? We find out like this, that on Monday number of books length in degree is equal to how? 10 number of books, total number of books 90, or degree, when we want to change into degree, it means multiply by 360. So if you do this one, it becomes 40 degree. It means for this we have to make in the pie chart 40 degree. Same thing, find out like this. On Tuesday 25 by 90 into 360. This becomes 100 degree. On Tuesday 100 degree. This one 33 divided by 90 into 360. 132 degree. Next 16 fours are, you can see easily that just multiply by 4, then you will get your answer. 16 fours are 64. So it means there is 40 degree, 100 degree, 132 degree, 16 fours are 64 degree, 6 fours are 24 degree. Now see, take any one line. Suppose I draw this one line. Now make an angle of 40 degree. 40 degree angle, you can put your protractor, then make an angle of 40 degree. Then this become Monday or 40 degree. Now Tuesday number of books length 100 degree. It means put your protractor here, make 100 degree here. Then this become 100 degree and your day is Tuesday. On Wednesday 132 degree, put your protractor here, then make 132 degree, it becomes Wednesday. Next Thursday 64 degree, put your protractor here, then make, this one is 64 degree, this is Thursday here. And last one 24 degree, then Friday. It means this complete divided like this part. So you can draw your pie chart like this. You can see the examples of your book for more understanding. And the next question also represent this information by a pie chart you can do. So there is a graph of bar graph, histogram, pie chart. Do practice for it properly. Now I think you can draw it properly. Okay student, thank you. Have a nice day.